crafty friends, it's Andrea from Prairie Sky DIY, your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Manitoba, Canada. Today in my newsletter, I talked about sketches and how sketches can help you with your crafting and creating, how to create a sketch, and just the versatility that they have. So if you don't subscribe to my newsletter, pop down below so you can see it, and there's an extra freebie included in it for this issue, which will also help you with your creative journey. So in the newsletter, I posted a card that I made a couple of years ago, turned it into a sketch, and now I'm going to turn that sketch into another card using current Stampin' Up! Products. And that's the beauty of sketches. It lets you take something and keep creating with it time after time after time. You can use the same sketch to create 100 cards, and every 100 cards is going to be different. So let's jump in. I'm using Lighting the Way, the stamp set, which I absolutely love. I just drew a blank on the name of this card. I think this is Mossy Meadow. Let me just double check. Yeah, this is Mossy Meadow. I've got some designer series paper. This one is from Open Sleigh. I'll tag all of the products below. Some of these, this one is an online exclusive. This is available in the current mini, depending on the market that you're in. It is on the last chance sale that goes until January, but we're using this, and we're also using a Very Vanilla, and I've got a couple of pieces to punch that I'll be using with the hexagon punch that's coming up in the new mini in January. So let's get started with our creating. Now, you will have to go peek over at the newsletter to see the sketch, but we are just going to add some layers. We're going to do some stamping and make a card. So we are going to start with, let's see which, I think we're going to use this one today. We're going to start stamping, and I'm just going to do green foliage. I'm stamping in Granny Apple. It really doesn't matter what color you use. It's just going to create a little bit of a background, and because I'm stamping on a darker color here, it's going to pretty much just be tone on tone anyway. So I'll do one there, and I just want a really light effect with this one, and one there. So there's our spray. I am doing a vertical card, but the beauty with sketches is that you can do really whatever you want. Vertical, horizontal, take an element, change it, add, like for example, with this one, I'm adding layers. I didn't have as many layers in the sketch or on the original card. That one's empty. Oh. And of course the dogs are making a special guest appearance. Go that way with this one. So we're going to take it, this is 1/4 of an inch smaller than the base layer. And then we're going to take this one, and it doesn't matter when you're watching this video. If you would like a copy of the newsletter, it'll be over on my Facebook page as soon as it goes live, or you can also click the link and subscribe. The link goes directly to this tutorial as well, so I'll get notification that you need to be sent this tutorial. So we're going to grab our punch, and we're going to punch out a green, and we're going to punch out a piece of our Very Vanilla. Now with the punches, you want to make sure that you see cardstock on all of the sides, but you also want to make sure that you're as close to the edge so you're not wasting paper. Give it a little bit of a crunch down so that the paper doesn't move, and push. If you wanted to, you can also feed this through Where is she? Take your pick tool, and then you can move with the putty end. You can move it around and get a custom size. Come on. There we go. So you can put it here and it'll be a little bit smaller. You can feed a longer piece of cardstock through and make it a little bit bigger. I'll show how to do that in a future video. Today, we're just going to go ahead and do our card. Now you can place it whichever way you want. A little bit down, a little bit above. Actually, you can even cut it in half, which is what I'm going to do. So you have a little bit at the top and a little bit at the bottom. How tall is this? 2 inches. So we're going to cut it at the 1 inch mark. I love the versatility of punches. Okay. So we're going to do this. Then we're going to grab our sentiment. And okay, this one fits. So that's the one we're going to use. I didn't measure before I started to put this card together. It's always good when a plan comes together. Welcome to Andrea's Craft Room, where it's a little bit of a hot mess express. All right, just straight down, straight up. And then we're going to go ahead and line this guy up. So we're going to do a little bit above. And a little bit below. Try to get it even-ish so that you don't see the edges at all. Give this a good push down, and then I'm going to add a couple of dimensionals. Oops. Actually, put the lid back on the putty. I don't always do that, and then when I go to use it, it sometimes is a little bit dried out. Okay, and then we're going to place our sentiment there, and we're going to use some of the matte black dots, which I love. I haven't used in a while though, because there's always new embellishments, and I like how quick and easy embellishments can be. I'm going to do something, whoops, a little different with this one. I'm going to do a larger one at the bottom, and then we're going to add one a little bit. There we go. I don't know if we need sparkle or not on this one. This is kind of a bit of a more of a masculine card. Now we're going to do, I forgot to grab my bone folder. I have a bunch of them. But of course they're all in my class pack. I haven't fully put away yet. Okay, usually I do the tape on the back of the layer, but this one already has embellishment, so it's not going to go terribly smoothly. So we're going to center-ish. This layer is also 1/4 of an inch smaller. So there you have it. Designed from the sketch from my newsletter. Don't forget to hit subscribe down below so A, you're notified every single time a brand new video goes live, and also be sure to hit the newsletter link so that you get freebies and exclusives that I offer from time to time to my newsletter subscribers only. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. See you soon.